Manchester United, who were on a good run and had got some momentum, against Arsenal, who were on a great run and had a 100% record. Manchester United come through this one with the win, and they silenced the critics in more ways than one. First of all, I suppose the fact that they got this win at Old Trafford, Janusz, because for many you could say this was the test after what we'd seen with this run from them so far.
The test for Manchester United or for Arsenal?
Well, the test for both sides, but let's do it with the Manchester United focus, given that they were the winners in this clash.
Yes, look, I mean, it's incredible what momentum and positive environment does to teams, right? But look, let's be honest. I mean, did I think that Ten Hag maybe was in trouble early on? I mean, you have to think that. You can't. I can't believe there was somebody's there, but there was a thought. I was thinking, look, when they do get a win, when the negativity starts, there's enough talent, right? You know, I don't know if I thought of Manchester United. I know I didn't think of Manchester United as this team that's going to be winning the title in the beginning, but I didn't think they were as bad as they were showing. So look, credit to Erik Ten Hag for a number of reasons, because first of all, he didn't panic. He stood his ground and he was tough, right? He said, forget about Ronaldo, even though you're sending the right signals, we don't want him out. Maybe he was right, maybe he was wrong, but he wasn't tempted to start him. Same thing with Maguire. He stood his ground with Lisandro Martinez when everybody was saying that he was too small. And look what Brentford did to not just United, but to Martinez. He played him the next game. He also recognized the fact that all he needs is that one result. He's got good players. He probably already knew that he was going to get Anthony or players like that, right? And look, you beat Liverpool at Old Trafford, you beat Arsenal. I mean, those are the catalysts, and that's everything changes. So what has changed? I mean, did Ten Hag turn Manchester United over the course of the last 2 weeks into this incredible team? No, they had talent, and I just think that they needed that. And the energy was different. He complained about that, made them run, obviously, after that Brentford game. And he didn't give in to maybe some pressures from the outside. And you know what the biggest bonus of all of that is right now on the 4-game winning streak? That look, you had Cristiano Ronaldo, who wanted to leave, who felt at that time that United were not good enough, to now seeing Manchester United being good enough without him. So imagine his pride and his ego right now, because the window's over. He's on the bench. He's not being part of that. What a bonus that is, because you know how he is right now. He's going to look back and say, I'm going to do absolutely everything so people are still talking about me. And that bonus hasn't come. And I'm not saying that he's starting all the time or not. But you watch how much we're going to be talking next 3 or 4 weeks about Cristiano Ronaldo, because he is going to get that 1 or 2 goals in some game. He's going to be back because you know what? He has to. Ten Hag showed him up, didn't he?
Well, and maybe things behind the scene, maybe he's accepted that, and maybe that's one less problem that he does have to worry about when it comes to the atmosphere in the dressing room. Now, obviously, you mentioned the Liverpool game, and I could have used that as a test, but because of when that came and the fact that they had to win, now that we've seen them on a string of wins, that's why it was good to see what would happen against Arsenal. When I talk about silencing the critics, there have been a lot of talk about Anthony, not least with the price tag that he had. But what a start for him, scoring on your debut, getting straight into the starting 11 as well. Maybe he'll silence a few of those critics just after one game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm tempted to say something more than what you just said, but I think, you're perfect in that. You got to be careful. Yeah, he scored. He looks the part. We need to see more, but I think it's the sort of player that I mean, if you can get past the price tag, because it's unbelievable. And okay, so
but it's not the only big price tag in this summer window in the Premier League either, is it?
And in order to look at it, I mean, what would justify for people out there the price tag? I mean, was it going to be 30? I'm sure you're going to ask me, Anthony, 30 or more goals in the end. Were you going to ask me that?
No, I'm not. Don't worry. I'm not. I'm going to give him a break right now.
But I mean, what was going to justify 100 million? I don't know what that number is. How many goals does he have to score for me to say, you know what, he was worth 100 million, right? It's a team game. And ultimately, if I think Manchester United finish in top 4 this season, or maybe even higher, everything's justified. Ten Hag's justified. Anthony's justified. Keeping Ronaldo on the bench and maybe getting rid of him in January at the end of the season is justified. So I don't want to go there. But, I've seen him at Ajax. my question was, it's a little bit different. It's a massive club, which, by the way, Ajax is as well, right? For, people can say, well, Eredivisie this or that, fair play, but Ajax are a massive, massive club. Always been and always will be, right? And look what they do. Even when after they sell everybody, they're still pretty nice to watch and pretty good and dangerous in
the Champions League.
Liverpool and Napoli and Rangers may find that out, by the way, right? But so he looks the part. We all know it, that he can. He's one of those players that takes you on. Unconventional. If you're a defender and I was a left back, I would be scared. Well, I'd be scared against everybody. Never mind Anthony. But so look, yeah, great start, great goal, and just give him a little bit of time. And now they have players in wide areas that can do that to you, because Jadon Sancho is playing a little bit better, right, as well. So it's looking good for United. Amazing how a couple weeks changed the team.
Okay, quickly then, Marcus Rashford starting to look like the best version of himself as well. Obviously, that's a massive thing. 2 goals in this game.
3 goals on the season, a couple of assists. I put that down to positive environment. Look at all the negativity that we've had with Manchester United for the last few years under every coach. I think the pressure on him, everybody talking about, how long are we going to be talking about his potential? And by the way, that's right. I've said that before. It's not that I'm saying that people were saying. I've said that because I was waiting. I mean, how long are we going to wait for that? And some of it is down to the player, because I think you do have to show that and help the team when things aren't right. But maybe he needs that kind of, team playing well, the sort of manager that finds or gets the best out of players. Is it the fact that he's playing number 9 position? Maybe. Many have said that that's where he thrives. I don't think that he couldn't thrive in the wide areas, but now he can do both. And he's shown us so far that as a number 9, he can lead the line. So 3 goals, 2 assists. Last season was terrible for him. He's had a couple great seasons for United, didn't he, in terms of scoring goals? So maybe he's on the way back. I mean, what a massive bonus this is without Ronaldo and without Anthony Martial, who's injured again. The position is yours. Yours. No, sorry, not yours. His.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis, and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.